Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a look at the 2 to 4 player game Neoville, published by Blue Orange Games. So in Neoville, you're going to build your own metropolis of skyscrapers and alternate power plants on there and try to get the most points. So let's go ahead down the table here. I'll give you a general overview of how to play the game, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so this is the setup of Neoville. In Neoville, you're going to go ahead and shuffle up all these different tiles, and you're going to place each one of these little skyscrapers out for everyone to reach. And you're going to pick 2 utilities. There's 3 different types of utilities that have different numeric values available to them. You're going to pick 2 of them, and based on your player count, that you're going to take randomly so many of these utilities and place them out. Now I have them set out right now for a 2-player game. You're going to have 5 of each. A 3-player you'll have 6, and a 4-player you'll have 7 of each. Additionally, each player you'll shuffle these up and give one out randomly for one first player, second player, third player, fourth player, and they'll get 2 tiles. And during your turn, you're simply going to place the tile, and you may place a skyscraper or utility. Now, the big thing about these is you have to be able to complete these things if you do it. So if I want to place a skyscraper here, I would have to place it, so it's like a brownish color, in the brown area here. And what I'm saying is, throughout the game, I'm going to have 12 spaces that are this color, where this is that will connect. So if I have 12 spaces that connect here before the game ends, I get 12 points. Otherwise, I get negative 12 points. Utilities are a little different. They have little pictures on them telling you what pattern they need to get for you to get their points. And you can place down either a skyscraper or utility. There's a limited number of each. For the skyscrapers, there's only going to be 112, 110, 1, 7, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 4, and so on. And you can't place a second skyscraper that would touch an area that connects to another skyscraper. So once you place your tile, and you may place one of these down, you'll get to draw another tile. Now you will actually continue doing this until you have a 4x4 grid, which is 16 tiles. So the game takes over 16 turns, and players are going to pick the skyscrapers and utilities and put them out. And at the end of the game, the person with the most points wins. So like I said, there is going to be a lot of trying to match these up and get them going, and a lot of planning that has to go with like some of these bigger ones. Now, a couple things that I will point out, some of them will require different things. Like this one has like a little picture of a gear. Some of them have like pictures of recreation and stuff. And on some of these tiles, you'll see those symbols here. That means that utility needs to be in an area that is next to that in order to be able to get points. So that's it. That is going to be generally how you're going to play Neoville. Let's go ahead back up to the table here, and I'll give you my final thoughts on this game. Okay, so I really like Neoville. Neoville is a really good game. Now, it is an abstract game, so it's not really, you're not really building a city or skyscrapers or stuff. It does have nice component quality. The tile could be a little brighter, but it doesn't matter. Basically, in this game, like I said, you're going to be making a 4x4 grid, and you're trying to maximize your points. You're trying to do a little bit of a logic puzzle throughout the game and be able to score the best out of all your opponents. So why I say that is because people that appreciate an abstract game will love this game. It's very good in that way. It's also a little lighter, so it's very, very easy to teach. You can, like I said, I went through that overview. That's pretty much all you have to tell people to get into the game and get going. And there's a lot of replayability in the game, because once you get used to with the different skyscrapers that are available, and there's only one of each different size, and there's 4 different types, and how you're going to base your strategy on what you're going to do throughout the game, because if you try that 12 one, you're pretty much basing your whole strategy around trying to make sure you have 12 connected areas so you don't lose those points. So the later on skyscrapers that you get will probably not be as grand or whatnot. So there's a lot to think about in this game. I really like it for that. The theme works, like I said, but it's an abstract game, so keep that in mind. So if you're looking for a nice, easy to teach, thinky game that has a lot of depth to it, Neoville may be the game you're looking for. Thank you for watching.